Alright, here's a video making of my chipped out ECU. Just wanted to give you guys an update, show you what I've done. And let's zoom in here and see what we can see here. Yeah, try moving this around. Okay, so here's your main guy here. And this is with a ZIF socket on it. The ZIF socket stands for zero insert force. They're very expensive. The neat thing about it is you drop your chip in there, you just flip this lever, drop your chip in there, close it down, and you're done. Your chip's on there. So these are like $8, which in electronic world is like enormously expensive. And let's see if I can take this off and show you. I should really be using a chip puller with this. And this is an inexpensive 28 pin socket, and that's I don't know, like 50 cents for that. And so what you do is you solder one of these on, and then you take your ZIF socket and put it on over the top of that, and so you can keep using your ZIF socket, and then when you're done doing whatever, if you want, you can permanently, well, not permanently, but seat it in there. And this is an inexpensive way to go. So if you're going to sell this, you know, this is a 50-cent part versus an $8 part. A couple other things I've done is this is my resistor. So you can't quite see what the number is in it. I think it's R51, but I'm not 100% sure on that because it's covered up. And then I put my jumper in. Let's get this up here a little bit. There's my jumper, and I can put that on or take it off. It's offset. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera to where I can just take it off. There, you can probably see it a little bit better. I just put it on one post because that means it's not enabled. And then if I jumper it, that says I want to run this off, run my ECU off this chip here. I dropped in my buffer chip. Again, this is used mainly to interface your motherboard with your memory chip. And I soldered in my 4-pin header. You just don't need the 5th pin. Found out a little bit more about this jumper right here. What this is for is if you have it jumpered, that means it's what they call it's just one-way communication on the simplex communication on your serial port for your real-time data collection. That's what this CN connector is for, is you use that for real-time data collection. And if you unjumper it, it allows you to have bidirectional flow. And that's mostly dependent on the software you're using. Like Chrome can use bidirectional flow, so you can send and receive faster. And some of the other ones don't. I can't remember the name of the one that doesn't use it. And I've got mixed readings on this jumper here. Some people have been saying that you should jumper it if you're going to go in through your ODB connector underneath your dash. Sometimes because it's expecting it to be jumpered. So either way, by using a jumper instead of just cutting it or soldering it, I can play around with that and make it factory or duplex. So let's see. The other thing that we've done is I've put the capacitors here, and up here I dropped in a capacitor, and that's pretty much it for chipping. I think I covered all the parts I put in, and so now this is ready for me to start programming it. On my particular model, let's zoom out. On my particular model, I'll need a wiring harness to convert this. I think this is an ODB 1 and my system's ODB 2, so I'll need like a pinned out connector to make this interface with my car, which is a 1990 Civic DX non-VTEC. So it's kind of fun. Hopefully start working on programming it soon, and then drop it into the car and see what kind of performance difference I get.